Good morning, sir. I am Pranesh Sarunke and my teammates have prepared a small presentation on our capstone project topic on preparation of concrete using gold mine waste. Contents of these presentations are introduction, scope of reference, study objectives, methodology, and correction of samples. Now, if we talk about introduction of the gold mine waste, is known as concrete is widely used material in the world. Based on the global usage, it is placed at second position after water. Fine aggregates are the essential components of concrete. The most commonly used fine aggregate in natural sand or pit sand. The global consumption of natural sand is very high due to extensive use of concrete. Gold ore tailing are one of the primary waste products of mining operation. They comprise of fine-grained particles of the parent rock from which the ore is extracted. The characteristics of trailing depends upon the composition of parent rocks. The disposal of this material is a major environmental problem for the mining industry. Tailing, when not utilized, it will cause harm. When tailing waste is in dry state, can fly everywhere as tailing grain is very fine. It can damage human health and disrupt agriculture. Gold ore tailing are discharged into the tailing pond after a chemical treatment is removed free cyanide and other heavy materials. When tailing disposal is in the form of mud into the reservoir, treatment costs are huge. We have to build dam to accommodate the tailing slurry, environmental pollution due to seepage and dam maintenance after the ore is closed.
Good morning, sir. I am Ashish Ramchandra Dilod. I will explain scope of references. Mangala Pandey Aruna, Assistant Professor, Department of Mining Engineering, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, and he is also complete PhD in Mining Engineering in Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, 2008. Utilization of gold ore, tailing in manufacturing of paving blocks for eco-friendly mining, March 23-24, 2012. R. Govind Adhikari and N. Ramagupta, use of gold mine tailing in making bricks, a feasibility study, waste management research, October 2007, Vol 25, number 5, 475 to 482. Mile tailings dump at Kolar Goldfields, Karnataka, are creating environmental problem. One of the solution to this to use their mile tailings free from useful purpose. R. Santarakumar, Concrete Technology, Oxford University Press, 2011. Material of construction, Kumba Resource, Independent Competent Person, Report on Exero Resource, Tailing Management, 24 April 2014. Demand for raw materials has grown at an accelerating pace in recent decades, and as the grades of many ores have decreased over time, so the volume of this residue material have increased. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Charushila More. I would like to take this opportunity to talk you about studies. In this study, concrete M20 grade was obtained and the mixture was modified by partially replacing river sand with colder tailing. The properties of concrete in the fresh and hardened state examined were workability and strength respectively. The workability of concrete mixtures was evaluated in terms of slump and compaction factor test. The strength of concrete was evaluated in terms of compressive, flexural, and splitting tensile strength. In the present study, the local coarse aggregate is fully replaced by Goodmite West. Coarse aggregate in preparation of concrete which were not influenced on the fresh and hardened state properties. Cost optimization by using gold mine water near the Hutti gold mine industry. Use of gold mine waste, fine aggregates are as replacement to natural sand. Use of gold mine tailing as a partially replacement of cement in mortar. Gold mine waste coarse aggregate can be used in a pavement construction.
Good morning, my name is Bhavesh. I am explaining today objects. First, the chemical analysis of a gold mine waste coarse aggregate. Second, to study the physical property of a gold mine waste as a coarse aggregate. Third, to study the fresh state properties of a concrete using gold mine waste as a coarse aggregate. Fourth, to study the strength property of a concrete using gold mine waste as a coarse aggregate. Fifth, to study the durability property of a concrete using gold mine waste as a coarse aggregate.
Good morning, sir. I am Vijay Mohan Gaikwad. I would like to explain the methodology. The experimental work is broadly classified into two stages, namely sieve analysis. The main objective of the investigation is to partially replace natural sand with quarry dust and study the behavior of concrete in the fresh and harder state. The material used for the investigation is first sieve and grading of aggregate is carried out. The zone value is obtained. Natural sand replaced with gold or tiling at the interval of 5% up to 25%, involving mixed proportion. Water cement ratio is important factor in the process of mixed proportioning. Primary requirement of good concrete is satisfactory compressive strength in the hardest state. Many of the desirable properties like durability, impermeability and abrasion resistance is highly influenced by the strength of concrete. The strength can be considered to be solely dependent on water cement ratio for low and medium strength concrete mixes. Workability of concrete varies with water cement ratio and quantity of cementation material in the investigation. Mixed proportion for M20 concrete were obtained as per the guideline given in IS 10262-2009. The proportion for concrete containing reverse sand, gold or tiling and their combination with water cement ratio of 0.5% is obtained as 1:1, 72:3, 19. Preliminary test data. Preliminary test conducted result. Standard consistency test 36%. Initial setting test 35 minutes. Final setting time 6 hours. Specific gravity of cement 3.09. Soundness of cement 0.3 cm. Specific gravity of fine aggregate 2.57. Specific gravity of coarse aggregate 2.676. Specific gravity of gold or tiling 2.88. Fineness modulus of fine aggregate 2.67. Fineness modulus of coarse aggregate 7.90.
Good morning, sir. I'm Pranesh Salunke. I will be talking about the collection of samples now. The gold ore tailings were collected from the dumps of Kolar Gold Ore, Karnataka, after moving the grass and other weeds from the top surface. Thank you.